What's up guys, it's Drek. We're going to start with the Blitzfire because it's an easy peasy baseline for the Dart Zone Covert Ops line. Now why is that? Well, it's a target exclusive, its claiming range is of up to 80 feet, and it is a 6-shot revolver with a back sliding prime. Now, it doesn't get any easier than that, guys. That is our strong arm equivalent, and we've got one like it in every other company, essentially. So we've got these pieces up here, which are not only a flip-up sight, but also double as dart storage. Comes with 12 super darts, which are the elite compatible version of Dart Zone Covert Ops darts. This kid is freaking stoked to play with these things. It's got an auto-advanced rotating cylinder, which is standard. It's claiming those super elite ranges, which is excellent, and it's a target exclusive. Now, my info pack here says that it's going to be retailing at $14.99. Now, that's really cool because that means that these are MSRPing for less than a strong arm, which is exactly where they need to be. They need to be slightly less expensive because they're slightly less I don't want to say lesser blasters, but they're definitely less exciting than a strong arm. The plastic is thinner, super thin body. There is not a lot of extra stuff housing the cylinder, although the cylinder itself looks good. The dart tooth thing up here is very weird. I legitimately don't know what to make of this. It pushes out of the way when there's a dart in there, but otherwise it just kind of gets in the way. That seems like a completely unnecessary lock, but this is the Blitzfire pistol. Let's go ahead and snap this piece into form. How hard could that be, right? Doesn't it have notches or something? Huh. You'd think this would be really, really easy. Am I putting it on backwards? I am. Of course I am. So this is going to come down like that. Once it's on, it comes off just as easy, and then it flips up like that. It is really cool how it also cradles the cylinder there. Makes it harder to reload, but it is cool that it's there. Now, you do want to reload down here. There's even channels built into the shell to do that. Handle is very comfortable. It has plenty of room, plenty of trigger well up here. Trigger itself is very stiff. I don't know how to better explain that, but since it's rotating the cylinder with a very snappy motion, it is a little bit stiff. Now, in your 2-pack, you get correlating colors, neon blue and green. Let's load this guy up and see what it's got. Ranges of 80 feet is a mighty tall order from the off-brand. These darts are pretty cool. They've got squishy tips, but that is very poor dart fit. That's almost willing to fall out there. That is very loose. So consistency in the darts is immediately kind of weird. I've had a lot of them tuck in very nicely. In fact, 5 of them fit in very nicely. But if we have one bad shot, at least we know why. So stickers on the deco for the blaster is always like a no for me. But at a price point like this, it's hard to criticize them too terribly. This is a $7.50 revolver. If it performs well, that's all it really needs to do for me. So I'll let the stickers go this time, but overall deco of the blaster is fine. I do like the embossed Blitzfire name. I love that all the warning labels are kind of sneakily hidden into this slide so they don't really detract from the overall aesthetic of the blaster. So let's pop up our sight, which again doubles as dart storage if you so desired, and let's take it for a test spin. There is no slam fire here, and there is no return. This plunger is out, which means it's direct, which is good, because you're going to need a direct plunger to get ranges like... Darn. That was an excellent shot. Better. Better. Okay, well maybe we started on our dud then, because those were pretty solid shots from the Dart Zone Blitzfire. I'm actually pleasantly surprised and impressed. Certainly not 80-foot shots, but again, $7.50. How much complaining do you really want to do? So easily like 60-foot shots with that slight angle. We'll try some heavily angled shots, which are of course way less practical, and see how those go. So let's do almost a 45-degree angle. Yikes. And that's what I'm saying with that snappy trigger. This lock up here in front seems to serve no purpose and absolutely needs to go. And it's going to rotate on the trigger pull. That's why trigger discipline is important, kids. Luckily, these are toys. I keep waiting for it to rotate on the prime because that's what I'm used to, but this is a trigger pull rotate. Think Maverick, not necessarily something else. 45. Wow. Wow. Those darts are gone, guys. I found our 80-foot shots. This is actually very impressive, unprecedented. In fact, I fully expected to be disappointed by the blitz fire, but those angled shots are certainly getting what they're claiming. And out of a revolver this size at that price point that spins nicely, that's a lot. Expectations were low, results were high. Hats off to you, Dart Zone Covert Ops line. I'm glad that I started with your blitz fire because it lets me know exactly what to expect from the rest of this line. This was an absolute pleasure to review. This is a pleasant surprise, and I would highly recommend picking these up if you need some beater pistols, if you need loaner bin pistols, or if you need pistols that frankly you don't want to take apart and tinker at any point. Like, these are pretty good to go right out of the package, and that is just insanely cool. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this honest review, this first look at the Dart Zone Blitzfire. Much love, Nerf on, Drac out.